Methinks Angie is going to kill me for this next little bit of 30 Days of Halloween. I did say I was working on something exciting, so I'm going to be doing Vampire Wars, and first up is Edward Cullen. So if anybody's team Edward, be sure to let me know down below in the comments field, and I'll see you in a bit. Hey everybody, and welcome back to 30 Days of Halloween with me. And today we are going to do my little thing that I have been planning. Not exactly sure how this is all going to end up, but we'll see how it goes. As I alluded to in the clip before this, Angie may unfriend me by the end of it. I hope not. She's pretty awesome. But anyways, we are going to do Vampire Wars for this week. So let's see who we can pit against Edward Cullen in Twilight. So stay tuned. Hey there, so we're back, and today, you have to forgive me, just working on the light. Trying to avoid the mess that we had in yesterday's video. This camera just really isn't the greatest, and that's really unfortunate. But anyways, so wanted to talk about a little bit about music and kind of what I'm working on book-wise, because that's my primary thing I like to do when I'm not at the day job is writing romance. So I'm still working on the long-winded proposal that I've been working on since 2000, and I believe it's 12. I really, when you're trying to make that thing as best as it can be for your ideal publisher, is probably doing me a lot more harm trying to get it to the right tone and context that I think the publisher will help get them to spend some time to look at it. You'll have to forgive me, this light is just being so difficult. It could be the user too. So I'm still working on it, and that's my first full length, like 80K plus Regency romance. And I think part of the reason why it's taken me so long with it too is imposter syndrome, when so many of your friends write Victorian and Regency romances and have had some pretty fantastic success with it, and are much better writers than you are, or we all have our own style, and again, it's just really a confidence issue. So I've been working actively on that, and while I'm working on that proposal, I've also been working on a paranormal romance novella, which is werewolf and fairy tale themed. So I'm going to be doing, aside from the Vampire Wars, I'll be doing Werewolf Wars, and I have some pretty fun choices for that one. So I can't wait to tell you more about my novella. It's proceeds from the first quarter of its launch will go to our local women's shelter. The main female lead is a victim of domestic violence, and it's a cause, I think, that's easily swept under the rugs, but it's still alive and well in our society. You'd think it wouldn't be, but violence seems to be everywhere around us. So that's kind of like my goal. So keep watching these videos, because I may be dropping some little teasers of them throughout the month as I'm halfway through editing it. What else am I working on? Lord, so let me tell you, so aside from the Regency romance novel I've been working on, that's a part of a series of 3 or 4 books. It could probably go longer, but of course that would depend entirely on sales and if it gets picked up by a publisher or not. I also have my Mistress of Forsaken Souls series that I've been working on since 2010. I am looking at doing a crowdfunding campaign for that, and I want to release the first 4 books in a special volume to my patrons or whoever contributes to the crowdsource campaign. I am hoping to have that all finalized and sorted out before the end of the year, and the whole purpose behind it is to release all 4 books at once in one special print volume. Everybody who supports the campaign would get that before the books are broken up into ebooks and distributed wide. So I wanted to make sure I put together a very special collection for people who support the campaign. Why am I doing it? Well, $3,000 American is something I don't have right now, and with several bills and COVID still in the picture, I wanted to put together an affordable package, but still a wonderful, well-presented package to anybody who is willing to help me put together those costs. So you'd be the investor. So I will talk more about that throughout the year. I'm not going to make that the focus of this video, but the other thing I'm working on is a vampire romance, and I won't talk about that either in this episode because I want to do it in the same episode when I feature some paranormal romance authors as creator shoutouts. So that's kind of what I've been working on book-wise. So just so you know, as readers, I'm working on Regency romances and I'm working on paranormal romances. So we'll head into the next clip of actual vampire wars, maybe. Hint, hint. And we'll see you soon. And our candidates for our first round of Who Did It Better in Vampire Wars: Robert Pattinson, who plays Edward Cullen in the movie Twilight, or Keifer Sutherland, who plays, I think it's David, on The Lost Boys. I expect there's probably going to be a mix of people who see this, so some people are going to probably say Keifer Sutherland, while others say Edward Cullen. I've always been Team Cullen, but I don't know. It's kind of a hard decision between the two of them. So definitely weigh in. There is a purpose to this madness because we'll be doing TV vampires tomorrow, and we might be doing a couple of days of those, and whoever is left off in the end will have to square off against each other. And believe me, I'm putting both actors who played Lestat towards the end of the week in all of this. So for today's choice, who did it better? Robert Pattinson or Keifer Sutherland? Be sure to leave your comments below. I want to hear what you guys think. It's going to be fun. So that's really all I have today. I wanted to keep today's video super short in comparison to yesterday's tarot show and tell. And I hope you guys, if you haven't caught that, definitely go back and check that out. It's a little bit of a long-winded 31 minutes, but I didn't realize I had that many decks at the end of it all. So it's, and we'll probably do a part 2 as I'm hoping to get a few more decks in my pause before the end of the year. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Every little bit counts, and if you want to be notified when the next video goes live, definitely click on the notification bell below, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.